Hey everybody, Crystal Bob wants to do a follow-up here to the last video where I was talking about Antoine D'Ailly there and him being a rat fucker, which, like I got no proof that he actually fucked a rat. Obviously I'm running off on a rant and, for legal purposes, because he is a lawyer, it should be mentioned, I do these rants as a comedic effort, whereas his behavior is comedic, but not in a good way. It's comedic in a very sad and tragic way, because he's a fucking rat fucker. So, anyways, let me be very clear though. There is a very big difference. And this is why I'm so outraged by this piece of shit asshole. Is I'm okay with people who want to protest. There are people in this city, and I mean, they're really assholes. There was that one chick, I cannot think of her name, and no one wants to give her name any mention anymore because she got her 5 minutes of fame, and she rode this whole rat liquor thing way too long. But anyways, and for anybody that doesn't know, that wonders why I keep calling them rat lickers or rat fuckers, it goes back to the Black Plague. Anybody who didn't want to social distance during the Black Plague, when they were saying, social distance, wear a mask, do this and that. During the Black Plague, they understand this stuff helped. And people that didn't do that were called rat lickers because they were helping to spread the Black Plague, man. So anyways, come forward in modern day, that's why we're now calling these people rat lickers. It just goes back. It's mean, it's spiteful. And the reason why I'm going into this to say it's mean and spiteful is, like these other protesters, the ones that don't want to wear the face mask, and they go and they hold these little nice, peaceful, organized protests, okay? Like this one chick I was talking about. She wanted to hold this protest where they went to Devonshire Mall, but they said they were going to Devonshire Mall. They gave ample warning they were going to Devonshire Mall. So people knew they were coming, all right? So, one, the general public had knowledge and they could say that. Some places refused them service. They kind of pitched a bitch about the places that refused them service. Well, I'm sorry, but places have a right to refuse you service. If you walk in without shoes on, guess what? They're going to refuse you service. You walk in without a shirt on, guess what? They're going to refuse you service. There's some people that walk into Walmart that should be refused service for the things they think they can wear as well, but that's a whole different story. But it is common accepted behavior right now at this time, while this is going on, that we have to wear masks. So these people that want to protest, that's fine. Protest peacefully, and you do the right thing. And when you're told you can't come in, don't throw a giant hissy fit. Just say, all right, fine, I understand. You turn around, you walk away, you leave. See, this is the thing about capitalism. If you don't agree with the way a business is being run, you don't have to support them, okay? Understand that. You don't have to support them. So if they don't want to let you in now because you don't want to wear a mask during this, even though you're a rat-licking, small-dick prick, that applies to women too, okay? Women can be small dick pricks too, okay? Let's be very fucking clear. In their case, though, the old thing we used to say is they just need to get laid. That is very politically incorrect to say now. I'm not going to say they just need to get laid. But they got small fucking dicks, okay? That is their fucking problem. And maybe it's not that they need to get laid, but God, they need to fucking get off. Hard. Some of these people, you can tell they just haven't gotten off in way too long. Like going back to that chick that, Devon, she was claiming she had PTSD because she went out on a date with a guy who ate a whole pizza in front of her. If that gives you PTSD, you are too weak to survive. I'm sorry. And those are the type of people we gotta stop coddling. We gotta stop coddling these fuckers. But once again, these fuckers, these little sissy bitches, okay? These little whiners, I don't want to wear a mask, it's a violation of my rights. Well, guess what? Fuck you. Fuck you and your rights. Your rights to be a pussy don't trump our rights to live, okay? Let me explain. I mentioned in the last video that I got someone close to me. Now, there's a member of my family whose name is Baby Doll, okay? And I don't know why anybody would call their kid Baby Doll. Like, seriously, think about that. Who names their kid Baby Doll? It's like naming your kid Wednesday or something like that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Hey, shout out to you, Baby Doll. I gotta take a cheap shot somewhere. So anyways, Baby Doll there, she's got a major heart condition. And on top of the heart condition, she got a blood condition. Like, baby doll almost died. And she lucky to still be alive. I'm trying to get a dishwasher over to her. I can't get a dishwasher over to her because everybody in my house keeps getting the sniffles. And I won't even take it over there because I'm scared. Like, we've got, like Captain Tourette's down in the basement. He got really sick with the flu. I don't think it was COVID, but I'm pretty sure it was the flu. Well, automatically my house got to do, nothing can go over there for at least 2 weeks or more. I got to make sure everything passes through before I can go over there. Because that's how serious this shit can be, man. Now, yeah, same argument, only the strong survive. Well, let me tell you, that little girl, man, she had the heart condition. She was being a retard. She was all tatting herself up and shoving metal through her body. You've heard Christo Bob somewhere going about rants about retards with shoving the metal through their body everywhere with the piercings and the, okay, well, let's shove a piece of metal into your tongue, which can spread an infection and kill all your heart. So this is what a retard baby doll is. I love her. Baby doll's great. But anyways, so, the point is, she's highly susceptible to this, but she is a very outstanding member of the public. Like, everybody knows who Baby Doll is, and if they don't know who Baby Doll is, that's okay. But the point is, we gotta protect people like her, because they still are parts of our community. They still provide to the economy. They still do things. They're still active members. They just have to be a little more cautious. And that is why we have to wear masks, to be cautious for them. But anyways, this Antoine D'Ailly and the fit he pulled at Palace, that's nothing like any of that. Because the motherfucker is demanding $20,000. Where does he think he deserves $20,000? Because he has to wear a mask and he doesn't want to. I'm sorry, if that's the case, if lawyers are allowed to request $20,000 because they're told to wear a mask and they don't want to, then I think those lawyers should have to pay $20,000 to every citizen that gets infected with COVID. Automatically, by default. If they think they get money for having to wear a mask, then they have to pay out money to everybody that gets fucking sick. And if that person dies from COVID, they should automatically, get a finger cut off. Start wearing masks really fast, wouldn't they? Yeah, Antoine D'Ailly would stop being a fucking cunt and pussy if he fucking started getting his fingers cut off every time someone with COVID dies because he thinks he deserves 20 grand because he has to wear a mask. Fuck that pussy. That's right. Every family member who loses someone should get to go over to him with one of those cigarette cutters, put it around his finger, cigar cutters, put it around his finger and go, snap, and watch that finger hit the fucking ground. How long before that bitch stops whining that he's got to wear a mask then? Now, please, everybody, do not try and cut the man's fingers off. That is illegal. That is against the law. Don't do that. I shouldn't have to say that, but I gotta say that. Because there are some people out there that are gonna go fucking crazy and try to do that. You know what you do? You go to his law office. You keep your mouth quiet. You put your mask on. You get a nice picket sign, okay? And on that picket sign, you put his name at the top. You put Antoine D'Ailly. Now that's ANTOINE D'Ailly, okay? Antoine D'Ailly. You put that on the top. You put Antoine D'Ailly at the top. And then right underneath that, you put extortionist. But don't put an exclamation mark. You put a question mark. Because you're asking if he's being an extortionist that way. You cannot get sued. There is no liability. There is no slander. You are questioning. You put rat liquor. You put a question mark. Once again, you are questioning if he is a rat licker. You're not flat out saying he's a rat licker. You go stand outside his office, and this is how you protest. Big picket signs. You say, yeah, this is what this motherfucker does. That's right. You blackball this motherfucker in this city. You make sure he never gets another client again. You hurt him the way you hurt people in a capitalistic society. This is what you do to Antoine D'Ailly for being a bitch and trying to hurt a business. Because he's a bitch and can't wear a mask. So anyways, I gotta let this go. I'm gonna smoke a little pot, man. Holy shit, man. I'm so angry at this man. So angry. You can hear Christian Obama wants to cry. That's how angry he is at this man. He needs to go. Needs to go. Oh. Damn. All right. Patreon.com/ChrisJoeBob. Subscribe. We do have some exclusive content on there, exclusive music content. Help us, because, this bastard's probably going to come after us for money. No, I'm not allowed to call him a bastard. On behalf of bastards everywhere, I apologize, as Chris Joe Bob understands the plight of the bastard. Antoine D'Ailly is not a bastard. He's not a cunt either. Cunts are warm and fuzzy. This guy's not warm and fuzzy. He's a small little micro-cock. A micro-cock rat licker. Remember, when you go out there with the protest signs, when you put micro-cock, put a question mark after it. You have to make it sound like it's a question. You can't flat out call him a micro-cock without proof. And then it's up to him to prove that he doesn't have a micro-cock.